in San Diego. My name's Stacey. This is Amanda.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
And we're with InfoTrust, and Web Analytics Wednesday is coming up November 7th, and we're going to be talking about women in digital. So we thought it would be perfect for us to share a little bit. So Amanda, as you've looked at your role and your career as it's progressed, are there things that maybe you'd look back and say to your past self that maybe could help?
Oh yeah, definitely, Stacey. One of the things that I would definitely tell my younger self is to start as soon as possible. So, my start in technology was probably a little bit later than other people. I was a senior in high school when I started learning how to program, and I didn't really get into more web fundamentals until much later. And so start as soon as you can. And when you start, try to find your crew. That's so critical because consistency is key. So finding your crew allows you to make sure that you're getting habitual practice and that you're building up and leveling up in a really regimented way, and that you're getting to where you want to be. If you're not consistent, it's really hard to remember certain things. You don't get as good practice in whatever platform you're using. So find your crew. Consistency is key. How about you, Stacey? I know that one of the things, that's definitely one of the things I would tell my younger self. There are probably other things that you would recommend to others, maybe along the lines of mentorship. Has mentorship been important for you?
It's definitely been important. I think that you hit on key things, starting early, finding the people that are going to support you, but also realizing that where you currently are and where you want to get to are two totally different things. And who are the people that are going to support you and make that leap with you? One of the things that I was very excited about was starting at InfoTrust and having them say, let's take a look at what mentors or what other people are out there, so that way we can help them to build you up. And one of the ways I'd always recommend to people is to also think about what you can give to that mentor. So as I was researching the person that I wanted to talk to, I looked at what she had been doing and the articles she'd been posting, and told her where my journey currently was, where I would like to be, and that I wanted to be a part of her group, so that way she could not only help me get there, but as she's so far advanced in her career, maybe there would be things that she would maybe have had an answer to yes or no, and as her younger self, but she hadn't asked the question again. So by going through the steps with me, that she would be able to ask those things again. So it was not just I wanted to take, but I want to find a way to give back to that person, so that we can take that journey together. And I think that was a big part about any mentorship, is to find a way that you're not just always taking, but that you're giving back to that mentor.
And it's so funny because one of the things that you're talking about mentorship, it really makes me think of how important it is to make sure you have a really solid foundation, and mentorship is key to that, as well as starting as soon as you realize that you might have an interest in analytics. Find a meetup, find a group that you can attend regular meetings, and start to practice in a regimented way, and start making sure that you're incorporating that in your schedule, so you're really growing and enhancing your skills and building that solid foundation, so that you can go and find a mentor who will advocate for you and help you level up in the industry.
Yes.
So with that's been myself, Amanda Grossman, and
Stacey Shirey
from
and we
InfoTrust.
hope that you will level up with us. November 7th, we'll be in Chicago at the Merchandise Mart with some amazing women in digital. So we look forward to seeing